What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much definitely tuning in. So April 3rd has finally arrived and we got our premiere of Tokyo Ghoul, which is Tokyo Ghoul Season 3. Now, I just want to let y'all know before I turn into the review that you can check it out on Hulu, Crunchyroll, any offline anime support websites should be posted by now. And you can actually probably find a few uploads before YouTube takes it down. So definitely tune in for it. It is definitely good. So let's jump into the review. Now, this takes place with Haseo, which is, as right now is the active main character in Tokyo Ghoul. Now, also we got Yuru Museki, and we got Shizuru, which is also active main characters in the story as of right now. So, a few introductions to say the least. Now, you may have heard some familiar names within this episode. One being Armora. They didn't mention Tokyo or anything like that. They have yet to make their presence, so I'm not going to get much into that. And before I go any further, any of you manga, readers, do not leave no comment at the bottom, because it's not going to be referring to any information to explore anything going further. But however, it pretty much takes place where they try to track down a particular ghoul, pretty much. Toru, which I guess he's, using a taxi cab to kind of pick up humans, mainly females, and, it's feeding time. So, in the course of this, everybody's on a hunt. Now, we got to get a little bit of idea, a little bit familiar with the characters, how they feeling is, being that Yuru is pretty much just looking for his fastest way to get a promotion, because he basically don't want to be under his sail. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's some personal feelings, or maybe it's something to do with his past. But however, we can consider the fact that he is definitely pushing strong. Now, Shizuru, he's sort of how you want to say it, a Dutz. He's basically wanting to jump into action, not really much too good around his surroundings, or he's pretty much, he could just boil down and say he's a high head. Mitsuki, pretty much calm, collective, hasn't really gotten into her Kangen like that, but we can say definitely some mysteries in there. Definitely want to check out more about the person. Now, going towards in the episode, you kind of get to see his sales relations with some of the higher up CCG members, because he's the mentor of Yuru, Mitsuki, Shizuru, and the other member who they haven't, shown yet, which is Psycho. And Psycho, pretty much, they explained that she was locked in her room, didn't really want to involve in anything. But however, I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce a particular person in a couple of episodes, so don't worry about that. Now, in the course of this, they were able to kind of track down this guy Toru by Mitsuki recognizing, or at least adapting to her surroundings, and seeing that, what her and Haseo was talking about is that they was, pretty much targeting people who was coming out of hospitals. Because, of course, with women and the kind of checkups that they have, he was using that as his forms of, making his stops by the hospital to pick them up. Now, Mitsuki seen that and pretty much, jumped in the cab with the lady and was still in the cab, and the guy, curious, ended up stopping and went on the force of attack. Mitsuki pretty much got the hands, and Shizuru and Yuru pretty much got to the scene and were trying to make it before her sale. But however, in the course of this happening, the guy that they consider to be some type of Black Reaper or something like that had appeared up. He appeared up in all cloak, ready to have some fun. Now Yuru, Mitsuki, and Shizuru could not stop this guy. This guy pretty much overpowered. Now Haseo got to the scene, did a little defensive, but got overwhelmed, and now he let out his Kangi. Now this is very interesting that you actually get to see Mr. Kaneki. Now that is like hallucination with Kaneki, or more like a deeper in the conscious with it. Now, before you making your suggestions, we may have already, dive into this and figure out who already is. Now, me personally, I read the manga, so this pretty much is like a live action replay for me. But nice to see the colors and everything. But however, we could definitely host some mysteries up on the situation. But however, we got to see Hisao bring out his kangi and get to see that beautiful scene with the red eyes, and you just see that power just unleashed. Definitely amazing. So I will say that this was definitely a great episode to start off. Visuals and everything is looking amazing. Not saying that there was bad with the previous seasons, but you could tell that they definitely wanted improvement, and that's why they got new people in. The designs, audio intro to it is definitely great. I have no complaints with everything so far, and I know there's only just the one episode, but let's see what else they do, because for what the manga gave us, we can expect big things to happen. For your people who definitely watch the anime and definitely is going to strictly stick with anime, we just tuned in for a good ride, so definitely enjoy the show. So yeah, this is AshTheMan out. I will be, doing, continuing on with these reviews for anime episode. And for your manga readers, I will be doing an update on the manga that did updated today for me, at least on my app. So definitely tune in later for that. But again, this is AshTheMan, and I am out.